Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is, another Wednesday, and we are 1 week away from the start of the Harvest Moon Festival. Harvest Moon Festival begins next week, so make preparations now. It's beginning. This is 1 week away from the Harvest Moon Festival. Today's topic is karma means you will always get justice. And what does this mean? What does karma mean? And how do we get justice through karma? Well, Goddess invented karma as a way of measuring good versus evil. And karma is justice. It's divine justice. It's universal justice. And because of karma, we will always get justice, no matter what. No matter what, you will always get justice. Maybe not in this lifetime, not in the same lifetime, but eventually you will get justice. And this is an important point to make, that we don't get justice in the same lifetime because of the requirements of free will dictate that we can't enforce justice all the time in the same lifetime. We can't enforce justice all the time, but justice will be done eventually, either in this lifetime or in the next. And it always happens. We always get justice, and justice is always served upon us when we do wrong. So karma is a universal justice system. And there's probably judges of karma, just like there's judges in real life. There's judges of karma, and there's people that weigh your karma and decide what will be meted out to you. And it's probably pretty complex, but very simple as well, because you get back what you put out. You don't get eternal damnation for stealing a pencil, okay? If you steal a pencil will be stolen from you. If you steal $1 million will be stolen from you, or more, because there's appreciation for interest, right? And justice will always be served upon you for whatever you do. Whatever you do wrong, justice will be served upon you. But karma is good because it means that no matter what, you will always get justice. So you think that evil man got away with murdering your brother, but you were wrong, because he will get justice meted out upon him. Okay, either he'll get killed or his brother will get killed, or probably both. Probably both. Because how many people did he hurt? He hurt more than one person, right? So people who do evil have evil done to them, and evil comes upon them because of the evils that they did in past lives. Because of the evils they did in past lives, evil comes upon them. And so you don't have to worry anymore, because even if you tried your hardest and didn't get justice, and I don't recommend that anyone stop trying to get justice. Always try to get justice. But if you tried your hardest and didn't get justice, be comforted, because justice is already served. That person will get justice served upon them. The same thing they did will happen to them. And so it's a comfort to you to know. It's a comfort to you to know that you will always get justice, always. And that you never have to worry. In fact, you can even begin to feel sorry for these troublemakers, because they're so hapless that they just do evil without knowing what the hell they're doing, and then justice gets served upon them and they don't know why. You can feel sorry for them, actually, but that doesn't mean you're excusing what they did or saying that it was okay. But you can feel sorry for them because they're hapless villains, and justice will be served upon them, and they won't know why. So you feel vindicated, because justice will always be served no matter what. Justice will always be served. So you will always get justice no matter what. Goddess won't let you go without justice. They say it's an unjust world, it's a cruel world, but it's also a fair world, because justice will always be served, if not in this life, then in the next. And just like I said, the requirements of free will mean that karma might not be able to be served right away in the same lifetime. Like, for example, suppose there's a rich man that's got it all, and he's wealthy and famous and good looks, and he does something terrible, and justice isn't served. Well, you can't take away all his good looks and fame and money necessarily, because he has those things. You have to wait until he doesn't have those things again, then he'll be born into a worse condition. You see, you can't just take that stuff away. You could possibly take it away, but usually the person keeps that until they die, and then in the next life they're served justice. So that's why justice isn't always served right away. That's why karma isn't instant. Now, some people have something called lightning bolt karma. Now, what is lightning bolt karma? Well, lightning bolt karma means that whatever they do, bam, it comes right back to them. Bam, like that. It comes right back to them immediately. They don't have to wait to have justice served upon them. Justice is served, baby. Justice is served right now. Now, this raises the question, if there's such a thing as karma, does that mean that all the bad things that happen to us are bad things that we did to other people? Not necessarily. It could be, but not necessarily. A lot of people are starting new karma all the time, okay? People have evil imaginations and they have free will. If karma were conditioned upon that anything predicated upon that anything bad that happens to you happen with something you did in another lifetime, then one could argue that we didn't have free will at all. But because we have free will, people can start new karma. And people are starting new karma all the time. They're doing bad things all the time. So yes, bad things can happen to you that you never did to anyone else in another lifetime. And those bad things that are happening to you, people will be punished for them. Now, you can choose to forgive the person that wronged you, and that doesn't mean that they necessarily won't be punished. They will be punished even if you forgive them. So it's okay to forgive. Go ahead and forgive, but know that you can't undo the bad that will happen to them because of what they did, because the law of karma says whatever you do has to return to you. Whatever you do has to come back to you. So if you do good, good will come back to you. If you do evil, evil will come back to you. And this is the law of karma. And so just remember that karma comes back to a person. It returns to a person. Sometimes it returns threefold, sometimes fivefold. It depends, even sometimes tenfold. It depends on what they did, but it's always a fair punishment. And then their punishment stops. They aren't tortured for all eternity. That is a false supposition. People are not tortured for all eternity. They have karma. So that's the story, and everybody Everybody has karma. Everybody's done something wrong, and everybody has had something wrong done to them. And so, once all your karma is served, you can pass on to paradise and have a good life there. And you won't sin again because you'll remember the things that you did in all your previous lives there. And you'll remember all the bad things that were done to you in your previous lives. And so you'll be content because you'll know that all your karma is served and that you don't have to go back again. I'm Sarah Jane Alpha Wolf signing off. Don't forget the Harvest Moon Festival, 1 week away.